they start being physical with you without you having to initiate, these are signs that you're really in the sweet spot where you're making them feel aroused. So what you want to focus on is getting that down, and you'll know you're getting it down when girls start making comments. I remember last night there was a girl who was saying like, you're way too smooth, like you're way too good at this, and that's her way of saying basically like, I'm feeling those emotions, right? And so she might say things like that. She might, if you're really on point, they might even start talking about the idea of having sex with you. Don't expect that to happen on a daily basis, but it should happen occasionally where girls start talking about the idea of, or like asking where you're staying. That's a great one. If they ask where you're staying or they start touching you, right? They start being physical with you without you having to initiate. These are signs that you're really in the sweet spot where you're making them feel aroused. You're making them feel turned on. And that's a great sign. The second one is fun. And by fun, I mean just being outgoing and being passionate, speaking in a way where you're engaged with what you're doing. Now, this doesn't mean you have to like talk fast or talk super like loud and crazy and over emotional, but you need to be engaged with what you're doing. You need to be pressing your own buttons and enjoying yourself. The more you get into state, the more this will happen organically. The more you will find that you're able to have fun. One way is if you're someone who's more stiff and more logical is to do things that are socially dumb occasionally, is to use a cheesy pickup line. Especially the more you hear that, and if you're like, I don't need to do that. That's not for me. Then it's probably going to be good for you. Now, I want to be clear that this is not something that you want to be doing all the time, right? So, and I'll give you a couple examples of cheesy pickup lines. Do you like basketball? Because I'm here to shoot my shot, right? That's a decent one. Or do you play chess? Because I'm looking for my queen. They are cheesy. And are they the best lines? No. But will they work some of the time? Yes. And secondly, more importantly, is they help you get out of I'm taking myself too seriously. Right? They help you be a little bit goofy. Another way to do this, and this is the one that I use personally the most, is just dancing in a way that is very outgoing, right? Very unstifled, but knowing it's not good dancing, right? Dancing ridiculously. And just going to the dance floor and, here's one of my favorite moves. And just dancing like an insane person almost. I mean, not full insane, but dancing and just putting yourself fully out there and letting go of trying to look cool at all.